everyone. For an arithmetic sequence with our first term is 18 and the sum of the first four terms is 48, we're going to complete these three tasks here. So the first task is to find a sub n. And recall that a sub n equals your first term plus n minus 1 times d, also known as the explicit formula. Alright, so basically let's use what we have. We need to find the common difference. So we're going to use this formula here. Let d equal our common difference. I'll just write it like that. Alright, so basically we're going to use the formula. So s sub 4 equals your n is 4, so that's going to be 4. Your first term is 18, so that's 2 times 18. Plus your number of terms is 4. So that's going to be 4 minus 1 times d. That's your unknown. And we're dividing this all by 2. So before we move on, 2 will go, and this is all equals to 48. Alright, 2 goes into 4 2 times, and then I can divide both sides of the equation by 2. So that's going to give me 2 times 18 plus 3d, this is 3, equals 24. And that's when I divided both of these by 2. Alright, so basically we're going to get 3d equals 24 minus, this is 36. Therefore, we have 3d equals negative 12. Therefore, d equals negative 4. That's your common difference. Alright, now we have to finish our task, which is to write our explicit formula. So you just fill everything in, your a and d. Your d equals negative 4, and your a is 18. So we get a sub n equals 18 plus n minus 1 times negative 4. Alright, this is going to be a sub n equals 18 minus 4n plus 4, which gives you negative 4n plus 22. So that's our first task. Alright, so now we're going to find n so that s sub n is the maximum value. So for this one, what we're going to do is use our common difference, which was negative 4, and our first term is 18. And do the same thing with this formula, but just substitute in your first term and your common difference. So basically s sub n equals n. Then you have 2 times 18. And then plus your n is just whatever this is. So that's going to be n minus 1 times negative 4. And then this is all divided by 2. Alright, what I can do is I can, since there's a plus sign here, I can take the 2 goes into that 2 one time, and 2 goes into this negative 4 negative 2 times. So I can simplify this and write this as n times 18 plus n minus 1 times negative 2. Alright, this is going to give me n times negative 2n plus 20, which gives me negative 2n squared plus 20n. Alright, from here we need to find so that's what we have, but we need to find the maximum value. So what I want to do is put this in vertex form. Alright, so we want to find the maximum value. We know just looking at this opens down like that. So we're trying to find this maximum value. So I'm going to try to find that vertex point for the maximum value. So I'm going to factor out a negative 2. And I get n squared minus 10n. Alright, and to get that vertex, we need to complete the square. So you're going to write negative 2. And then for this would be n squared minus 10n. And then you take half of 10 and square, so it's 25. And then whatever we add on this side of the equation, we have to add on the other. But it's going to be negative 2 times 25. So since we're basically adding this here, we're going to, this is subtraction of negative 50. So we have to add 50 like that. So basically what we'll get is negative 2. Now let's condense this perfect square trinomial. And there you get that. All right, so basically if you did the vertex form, that would be 5, 50. So therefore your maximum value occurs at n equals 5. All right. Now let's finish up. We got to find the value of k such that s sub k equals 32. So before we had s sub n equals negative 2n squared plus 20n before we completed the square. Now we want to do s sub k. So just substitute a k in for these, and you get negative 2k squared plus 20k, and this is going to equal 32. All right, let's see. If you simplify all this, we can divide everything by negative 2, and you're going to get k squared minus 10k, and this is going to be plus 16 equals 0. So I divided everything by negative 2, and then I added the 16 to both sides. Now factoring this, we're going to get k minus 2 times k minus 8 equals 0. Therefore, we can find k. We found two k's. K can equal 2 or k can equal 8. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.